Hi guys, welcome to that time of the month. So today is going to be a combined of both May and June empties. So there's a ton of products as usual. So I will go straight into it because otherwise we'll be here all day. First product is, this is the Kiehl's Blue Astringent Herbal Lotion. And I actually got this like ages ago, like probably don't even remember when I purchased this. And it is quite astringent. It is seriously probably the most, I feel like the most high concentration of alcohol that I've ever used on my skin. So I don't recommend this for anyone really, unless you have like super greasy, oily skin to the point that it's dripping off your face. Even if you are, I don't think this is a good toner to use on an everyday basis. The next product, this is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash. I feel like this is obviously very affordable. You can get this at your drugstore and it smells amazing. It's hydrating. It leaves my skin moisturized. I think it's definitely great for all year round. So it doesn't have to be specifically winter one. It could be any time of the year. This is the Victoria's Secret Love Spell. It has micro beads in this sort of like almost like a hair gel texture. So it's really weird because the gel texture is quite thick, and imagine rubbing that all over your body. It doesn't really move around that much. And the Gommage is like the little micro beads is too micro that I don't even feel exfoliated. I don't think I would repurchase this, or I don't think this is something that you would go out of your way to buy or use. So definitely a miss for me. Kanebo Eye makeup remover. And this is one I got in Japan. And obviously a bi-phase, so half oil, half water. Great for removing waterproof mascara. Obviously no irritation, so it pretty much did what I wanted to do. Surprisingly, even though this bottle looks so tiny, it's actually 120 mils. It did last quite a while, although because of the bottling, I feel like it's sometimes a little bit hard to judge how much you have left. This is the Chanel Ultra Correction Lift Serum, and this is obviously from the old range, so I've had this for a while. I stopped using it because I was breaking out, and then I kind of took it out again and started using it, and then I decided only to use it on my neck because I wanted to make sure my neck and my décolletage area was taken care of, because apparently that's where you show signs of aging first. There's not a drastic or dramatic change. You can't really tell instantly. This is the Korean brand Whoo collection, and this is the eye cream. I got it in like a pack, so I'm pretty sure this is not the full size. This must be like a travel size. It looks like it came from like a time capsule from like back in the Dynasty years. It's just so pretty, and I'm surprised that the texture was really good. It didn't give me like white spots around the eyes. It wasn't like a oh my god eye cream, but it definitely did give me some brightening effect. I did see it minimize some fine lines, and it definitely hydrated the eye area, so I would actually repurchase this. This is also another travel size of the SK2 Facial Treatment Cleansing Gel. It's a gel texture. You rub it onto dry skin, and then you do a small, you do a little circular motion, like a little massage, and then you can kind of see the makeup melting off, and then you can either use a tissue to wipe off or wash it off with water. This is something that is a little bit greasier side, so it's great for people who have dry skin. So for me, with terms of makeup removers, I prefer either oil or like water cleanser. So something nice and quick to wipe off with water, or do a really deep cleansing with the oil. I also finished up Chanel Mousse Douceur, which is like a mousse cleanser. I used to use this for my face, and then I stopped because I started using the Eve skincare bar, and then now I use this on my makeup brushes, and oh my god, do these wash my makeup brushes. It like literally gets all the foundation off the foundation brushes, super clean, and it leaves the hairs so soft, and it makes it smell nice too. So it's like a basically 3-in-1 thing for makeup brushes. I have used like soap, I've used like makeup cleanser itself, and I feel like it doesn't clean as well as this one, which is really surprising because this is supposed to be a cleanser. So speaking of makeup brushes, I got this from Daiso. This is the makeup brush cleaner, and this was basically in stock when the old makeup brush cleaner was out of stock for a very long time, and I think what they did is basically repackaged it and brought this out. However, this is nothing like the old cleanser. I actually quite enjoy the old makeup cleaner because I feel like you don't use as much of it, and then you soak it in the like a little cup or something like that, and then it gets everything out completely just by soaking it. With this one, not only do you have to soak it, you also have to just double cleanse it again with a soap. Moving on to another thing, I finished up the Cutex acetone free nail polish remover with conditioner for sensitive skin, and this has got the child resistant cap. I don't even know why I picked this up. I change my nail color quite often, probably like once a week. So I use a lot of nail polish removers. This is the closest thing to get in your supermarket locally here, and it does this job, so there's that. Moving on to makeup. This is the CLIO CC VF 21, the cushion makeup foundation thing. Had this for a very long time. When I first actually used this, I didn't use it as a foundation. I use this as like a highlighter because it gives you that sort of fresh, dewy skin look. Because for me, I have, bad skin, so I need a lot of coverage in my foundation. So for me, using this alone will not give me coverage. It will do nothing for my skin. So what I did is I use foundation, and then I'll use a cushion to do like the high points, so like my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose. It kind of gives me this sort of like fresh, dewy look without feeling greasy or oily. So I'd use that for that purpose only. And I think it must have dried up because I didn't use much of it, but it's finished. Okay, so I also finished up one of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Spot Eraser. So I cannot get this locally here, so I had to get this on Amazon, and the reason why I got it because I was watching Holly Ann Marie and she raved on about it, and I really enjoy the Age Rewind for my like dark circles, so I thought this would be a great one to use for like acne spots or like discoloration in general. And for the longest time when I was using this, I only used this. I didn't use foundation at all. So all I did was I just spot treated pretty much my whole face, and then blended in with sponge, and then just use like a foundation powder on top, and done. And that gave me like full coverage. People like were shocked that I was only using concealer and powder. So I'm actually quite impressed. So I've already bought like backup of this. I also finished another concealer. This is the Jane Iredale Disappear Concealer with green tea extract. When I first used it, I didn't like it because the texture was so thick and like gluggy, and almost like it didn't even blend that well. Like it was kind of separating at some parts of the breakouts. So if you are breaking out, this is probably not a good concealer because I think it will separate and sit on top of dead skin. So if you have okay skin, this will look amazing on. But if you have like, if you're in the middle of breaking out, or if you already are breaking out, or if you have like this uneven skin tone, this is not going to sit very well. Maybe the 4th or 5th time that I've tried it, I actually start to get used to it, and I blended in with a different concealer and it made it look a lot better. This is like a super, super high coverage concealer. Like a little bit goes a long way. So I only needed like a little squirt, and that did like my whole face. Okay, the next one. I finished up an eyeliner this month. This is the Dolly Wink in the brown, and I know I've featured the old packaging. So this is the newer packaging with like the flower cap, and I feel like there's no difference between the formula. It's exactly the same. I think maybe this is a little bit more creamier than the other one. This is probably by far one of the only waterproof eyeliners that I have used in a pencil form that is actually waterproof. This is my double eyelid tape that I got in Taiwan, and I think it's a Korean brand because it says made in Korea. I remember this actually comes in like 3 versions. They've got dog eye, cat eye, and teddy bear eye. I picked up the dog eyes. I apply it onto my eyelid, I peel off the other double side, and then I just stick my eyelid up, and it just stays all day. I finished up the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil in the soft brunette, and I believe this was a gift from Yi. So you've got the angled slanty eyebrow pencil on one side, and then you've got the spoolie on the other side. I love the spoolie because it's actually a really soft, fluffy, big brush, if that makes sense. So I feel like it just gets through the hairs a lot quicker, and it makes it look so much more softer. I don't know whether it was because of this eyebrow pencil or during that period of time when I was using it, I tend to find a lot of breakouts around my eyebrows. So I was thinking maybe this is too oily for me. So I don't think I will go back and repurchase this. This was something that I got in like a pack, when you get like a pack from Benefit or something. It's in the color medium. It's great for if you just want really light to medium coverage. It's almost like a moussey texture type of concealer. So it doesn't really conceal, it just gives you that color in the skin. I think it's great for like evening out some skin tone if you have like perfect skin already and you just want that bit of color. This is probably the product for you, but for me, it did like nothing. It just gives you like a healthy glow. Similar to like, say if you were just using like a tinted moisturizer. This is what I would categorize this as, like a tinted moisturizing type of product. This is the Victoria's Secret Dream Girls Heavenly Shimmery Hair and Body Spray. Oh, wow, I didn't know if it was a hairspray, but I've been using this on my body. So basically it's scented in the Dream Angel, which is this nice sort of soft floral, and it has like a bit of sparkle through it. It's not like big chunky, you know, sparkly bits, so you can't really see it. It's quite subtle, so I like that for spraying this on my legs. The last product, oh my god, this is the L'Oreal Absolut Repair Hair Mask. This mask was recommended to me because I had really like damaged, because my hair was a lot lighter before and it just looked really damaged. The thing with my hair is that it always looks damaged because of the texture of my hair. It's quite coarse and it's got like natural wavy. This product is actually quite amazing. I use just like a little scoop, and then I rub this into the ends of my hair. I leave it for about 5 minutes and then I rinse it out, and my hair just feels so soft, it feels so nourished, and it's just kind of like intense hydration for the hair. Concentrate on the ends of the hair. Try to avoid the crown area, because then you get really greasy, oily hair. So just on the ends, and then just rinse it out and your hair will feel amazing. So I do recommend this if you want to try a hair mask. Okay, so now the empties are done. Let's move on to the monthly favorite. First is my new Chanel sunglasses that I got. I wanted to find like the perfect cat eye that kind of made my face look smaller, but gives me like the edgy look. It's not polarized, it's just mirror lens. It does come with non-mirrored and a few other colors, but I chose black. I just like how light it is and how it sits on my face and makes my face look, I don't know, smaller. My favorite makeup product of this month is, these are the new shadow shields, and oh my god, I'm obsessed with these. It comes in like a box like this with 30 of them. It's the perfect shape to put underneath your eyes, and it captures all the fallouts, so you don't need to like reconceal and wipe off and all that stuff. So it fits right underneath here, and then you just have to peel it off. It gives you like a really nice sharp line as well. You can do this for your lip line too, so this is really great. And I just recently discovered this because I was going through quite a big episode of like cystic acne. Like it was really bad. Like everyone saw my skin were like, oh my god, what happened to you? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. What this is like a purifying serum that I apply before my moisturizer. And I feel like if I use this, especially at nighttime, when I wake up the next morning, all the lumps and stuff is like a lot smaller, like at least 10 times smaller. I'm actually quite impressed with this product. It doesn't make it disappear completely, but it definitely has calmed and, you know, pushed it back a little bit. So if that's what you're looking for, maybe try this one out. I also want to mention this is the Numi Argan Oil in the multi-purpose beauty oil, and I'm obsessed with this for my hair because it smells so nice. I feel like this is probably the best smelling hair product I've used by far, like thus far. I think that's why I like it, because it doesn't smell like a typical hair product. I don't know. Anyways, I run this in the ends of my hair before my blow dry and then after my blow dry, and makes my hair feel nice and soft. Great for applying into your hair before you want to curl your hair, because it makes your curls super shiny. It makes your hair look instantly healthier. I have been wanting this for a whole year. Like it has been on my like Mia's want list, wish list for like a year and a half maybe. I got this because it was actually a coincidence. It was their 100-year anniversary for when Chanel first opened her first boutique, and so it's like almost like a limited edition. It's really simple, just a gold chain with the Chanel CC symbol on the bottom. It's just got some sort of, I think it's crystals. I feel like it looks really nice against, especially if you're like in summer, against tan skin. Great with like high neck tops or tops that are, you know, or sweaters, anything that you don't reveal too much on top. It just sits really nice on top of the clothing because it's like it's a great contrast. Really like this. I've been wearing this a lot with a lot of my outfits. I think that's it. That's all my favorites this month. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is like probably the longest empties you've probably ever had to sit through. The reason why I've decided to do like two months, because I don't want to keep repeating every month, and I feel like some of you guys were not as interested. So it depends on what you guys want. Let me know below. If you have any questions about any of these products, as usual, you can ask me down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!